Hey guys, Happy New Year! We're in 2019 now, and so the first thing that I start with in my 2019 years, even before it, if you noticed in my last video, is I like to get my agenda done. Not completely done, just get it started. This year I'm going to take a little step back of trying to get it done so quickly that I'm just going to kind of do a week at a time or 2 weeks at a time, depending on how crazy my schedule is. If I know that the next 2 weeks is going to be like crazy, then I might just go ahead and get them done. And so I'm going to share a little bit of that with you. Okay guys, so we are going to talk about my agenda. I am actually using the same binder as I did last year. This is my penny pinching setup. I am one that I'm very frugal, and if I can save something, I would save it. I didn't really destroy this binder, so I'm going to reuse it so that I have it again. Now, I am putting new styles in. I am doing a few new things. Like, I'm gonna try to read some more books this year. Now, I'd rather YouTube or listen to somebody read it to me while I'm working on something than actually sit down and read it, but I think this year I'm gonna try, the word is try, to read more books this year. And then this is my sticky note page. Of course, it's backwards. I like to do where, and it's backwards too, guys, but I'm going to try to show you. But I have each month marked on one side, and then I have it marked on the other side. So I color-coded each day that we're going to do school. Each day we're going to do our homeschooling co-op. And then I put birthdays on here. I hope nobody's birthday is apparent. I wasn't paying attention to that. Sorry, guys. And then over here, on this side right here, I'm going to put all my gardening notes. So if I decided that I was going to do green peppers in 2 weeks, I can write I did it on such day, so that next year I can go back to this and say, oh yeah, those green peppers turned out really good. What did I do? So I will also teach you a few other things, tricks I've tried that I'm going to try this year, because I didn't have such a success last year on my vegetables that I started myself. So I came up with some new things, and I'm going to try those this year, and I'll try to share them with you. Again, I am a mama of all seasons, so yeah, my seasons, I do things in the wintertime that are different than my summertime, and so on and so on. So, on this side, once I get from here and I go to this side, on this side, I'm going to mark the actual days that we actually do homeschooling or a homeschooling co-op, so that I can say this is how many days I've actually done it. It's not that hard. I can even do it at the end of the month. Yeah, I did this day, and this day that week. It's not hard. It takes 5 minutes. So, and I can do that when I'm actually doodling in my schedule. Okay, so I did that for every month. And then I kind of took the doodle that I had before, and I put a little note to myself. A little quote to myself. And then I've kind of started to, my January, I've got some little notes, I've got some blog ideas. I don't have anything written in there yet. Blog ideas, YouTube ideas, and then I just have a few things written on my schedule. Up here, I'm doing a mood tracker. I've been having weird moods recently, and I think I am going to look at this to try and figure out what it might be. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water, getting too busy, maybe it's just a crazy year and I'm just going a little insane with moods. So I'm going to try and track my moods on there to see what's going on with me. Now that might not last through the year, but that's what I'm going to start with. Okay, so I have two sticky notes section. This is my sticky note section for the month. So if it has to do with the month, then I'm going to put a sticky note section here. I started with a thing that I had planned, and I was getting things rolling, but my plan kind of changed, so that's kind of a nonsense page to me right now. I might add it to my sticky note section, put sticky notes all over it so it looks cute, but I am revising that page. Okay, so this is my week section. I've made this my whole day, and then down here I'm putting like activities that I need to get done. So this is like my to-do list, tasks, and stuff down here. And yes, if you notice I color code, and then I'm also able to doodle in this one more. So I get a little excited now that I can doodle. And I kind of, like on this side, I pencil in things, but as I go, I'm actually gonna write them in pen. Okay, so I've cut my sheet a little bit. Down here, I'm doing a graph on my weight loss. I'm keeping track of my hours to work so that I can say, yes, I'm getting it done. I'm actually working this year. And then this one here is my blocking out journal and my prayer and my gratitude section. You can see prayer, gratitude, journal. So that I can see, I can actually take that alignment up to my attitudes and kind of see how my attitude is compared to what was happening that day. Okay, I don't know what's, oh, my workout list for that week. I've got a sticky note here. So this is my week sticky notes. So I can actually take the years and the month sticky notes and stick them on a week that, okay, I'm going to get this done now. Which are really cute. These are at the Dollar Tree. They're very cute. They're little stars. I got these for Christmas. And I got hearts. I'll probably go get some different ones. And then I got my meal planner. And if I change it in a different color. Like we had something else that day. And then down here I'm going to keep track of my water. And then here is my chore list. Okay, so that's the main idea for the rest of this month. It just keeps going the same way. And so, like I said, sticky notes are always a must for me. I'm a sticky note, color coding. Okay, so along with that, if you notice I had some of my work stuff in there, but I don't like shove it into my calendar. I'm keeping my kids stuff and my homeschooling stuff separated a little bit from what I'm actually doing. So down on the bottom of my task notes, you might see the color-coded, these are the activities I'm doing for work-like activities. This is actually my work calendar. And so I can keep track of what I'm doing, when I'm doing it by the color, and I can follow the colors across. Now, each color represents a different thing that I do in my life. So you might find that I teach a preschool class at a homeschooling co-op, and so I have one color for it. What am I teaching that day? I have one color for my my beginnings design class, and so I have another color for that day. And then I have another color for my fitness stuff that I do. And then I have another color for my blogging, and then I have another color for my gardening. And so you will see those kind of like all mixed up. Not really mixed up, they're kind of in a row on my calendar itself. You might even see there's me write in there of like if I'm teaching a class at church or if I'm going on vacation. You might see me actually write it on that calendar. Okay, so then you saw that I color code in my actual agenda tasks and stuff like that. So I bought these guys and so that I can doodle. I was finding that I had bought, where are they at? I bought these guys. I tried them out. They bleed right through the page. And I don't know if it's because I went with cheap graphing page or not, which I love the graphing paper, but these bleed right through them. So I don't want to use these guys. I've tried markers. They bleed right through too. So gel pens seem to do really, really good. And so I use those the most. I also use regular pens just because, and pencils. Pencils are how I get it started. Okay, so my cup of all my stuff, I have pencils in here and all different kinds of markers and stuff. But if you look right here, this is something else I'm doing this year, is I have this rod right down the middle, and I have my tape actually on the rod. So, and I just shoved it in there. So hopefully when I use them, that I can actually get to it and actually use them. So I'm excited. I have a lot of things actually on my agenda for this year, but we'll see if I can make it through it and actually get it set up and modified and sent to you guys so that you guys can see them. Please give me likes, subscribe, and give me inputs of what you guys would like to see this year. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.